Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Favour Jerry. So I'm doing this video to update you on the late Minister Osinachi Nwachukwu's issue. So I did a video earlier stating lots of information that I gathered concerning her death, tabled out to the public. So if you haven't watched that video, I'd like to recommend it to you. You go up there to my videos and check it out and watch. I also drop a couple or two other videos related to this particular topic. So her mom came up to tell us a lot. The interview with her mom was done by BBC Igbo and was recorded in Igbo, but we were able to get the translation. In the video, she stated a lot of things and her encounter with Mr. Peter. She said a whole lot. All these things that Mr. Peter has done to her, to Minister Osinachi, never started from today. It is something that has started for a very long time, right from the beginning of their marriage. The mother stated that when she got married, he cut her off from all her family. I can just imagine the whole lot that this lady went through in the hands of this man. She also talked about the fact that the 4 children her daughter had, she never had the opportunity to take care of her children, her grandchildren and her daughter as she was put into bed. She even said that the first and second child that her daughter had, it was other people entirely that were calling her to inform her that her daughter had put to bed. It's quite unfortunate. It's possible that he threatened her not to tell her family that she had put to bed. I can only imagine. She also stated an encounter she had with this man some time ago when she was sick, and her daughter pleaded with him to allow her come over so that she could take care of her in the hospital, where in the location where they base. I think that's in Abuja, and he refused, and she had to talk to her mother in the Lord, who pleaded with her husband, and the husband allowed her to come. She said that she only spent 1 month, and the man just from the blues, without any plan, without saying anything, just drove her out of her daughter's house. It was her other daughter that called a family friend who is in the same location and asked that, told the family friend that her mother is stranded, that she should please go get her. And that was where she stayed with the family friend 2 more months until she was through taking her medication at the hospital before she went back to her house. She stated that before she met Mr. Peter, she never thought that a human being, a human can be that wicked. That's the very first person she's seen that has that level of wickedness. She also stated that early in the marriage, Mr. Peter told her, that is Osinachi's mother, that if her daughter don't return alive, then she will return to them dead. That is, he was assuring them that the marriage wasn't going to work. It's either she comes back to them alive or she comes back dead. So when Minister Osinachi was sick in the hospital, he never told them. It was other people entirely that called the family, called her sisters to inform her that their sister is sick and is in the hospital. It's quite unfortunate. And the old woman also said that when her daughter died, this man did not call her immediately. Said her daughter died in the afternoon, but he called her in the night time at around 8 p.m. to tell her that she, according to her, she said that the man just said that Osinachi is gone, and she's like, as she told him, she was like, gone to where? Osinachi is gone. I don't understand. Gone as in how? And he was like, Osinachi is gone, and he was like, please explain to me. I don't understand what you are trying to say. The old woman was like, she don't understand. Please explain. What do you mean by my daughter is gone? What do you mean? And then the man said that Osinachi is dead, and she was like, okay, you fulfilled your promise of killing her and bringing her dead body, right? And then instead of persuading the woman or kind of cajoling her or saying something that will suit her and calm her down a little, he didn't say anything but hanged up the phone on the old woman. And her sisters also come up to say a lot of things, and their various encounter with the man, and how wicked the man is, and how he has raised his hands to slap her several times, even in their presence. Going further in my investigation, I found out that this man's elder brother said that he hasn't seen him in the past 20 years. He has not heard from him nor seen him in the past 20 years. That his name is not even Peter Nwachukwu. That means the man is fake to the point of faking his name also. Worst of it all, I also gathered that he was previously married long before he came for Minister Osinachi's hand in marriage. He was married with a daughter. All this is secret that this lady never knew until she passed. It's so quite unfortunate. Also, the Minister of Women Affairs, who went to have a conversation with the children, revealed that the children said a lot of things, a whole lot of things to confirm all that everybody have been hearing and everybody have been saying, even strangers, ministers who have invited her to their programs and all of that. Everybody saying the same thing, and the children, her 4 children, 3 sons and a daughter, also confirmed to everything that everyone is saying that the man also bullies them. Not just the mother, he beats them up mercilessly. He can just decide to lock them up and begin to flog them. And once their mother comes to their rescue, he flings her, beats her, transfers the aggression on her, and deals with every one of them mercilessly. The first son is 12 years old and he's just in primary 5, yet he cannot read because of the things he was passing through psychologically, emotionally. Just imagine what the torture that is in the mind of these children, to the point that the man falls his wife down, beats her up, and asks them to trample upon her. All those things were the things that the children confessed. He made them trample upon their mother. All of that is affecting them academically. For a child of 12 years old to be in primary 5 and still can't read, the emotional damage, the psychological damage, you can just imagine the children Mr. Peter was raising to introduce into the society as young men ready to pick wives. He tells them that beating women is okay, beating women is good. These children have to go through rehabilitation, in my opinion. They have to be rehabilitated to come out of the damage, the psychological damage, the experience they've had over the years have done on them, everything it has done on them. They had to go through rehabilitation, therapy, and all of that to kind of get fit for the society. I believe the future of these children is great, and God has rescued them. Their victory is here. I learned someone has taken them up and has declared that she's going to be giving these children scholarship, which is a very good development. I'm so excited to hear that. In my research and investigation, I gathered that they just found a voice note that was recorded by Minister Osinachi in the hospital while she was on her sick bed, stating that her husband should be held responsible peradventure she dies. And it was discovered recently, and I hope that also helps out in the investigation and to help to ensure that this lady gets justice and this man is brought to book. I'm also hoping that when the autopsy is conducted, it comes out in a way that indicates this man truly, because it has been stated that it is the autopsy results that was determine if the man will be prosecuted or not. But in my opinion, with all these evidences and everything that everyone, so many persons have said and have testified against this man, including the children, it is enough to carry out action on this man. I don't know why they are waiting for the autopsy result, or they want to base their judgment on the autopsy result. I don't know why, but whichever way, I just pray and hope that this lady, Osinachi, Minister Osinachi, finds justice, gets the justice that she deserves, so that the family could be addressed, and in as much as this won't bring back their daughter, it will at least give them peace of mind and rest, knowing that the person who has contributed to cutting short the life of their daughter is brought to book. And my fear is that if this man is not put behind bars, if he doesn't go to jail, all these people testifying against him, including the children, I just hope they are safe. I just hope so. This very short advice to young ladies: before you marry somebody, ensure you know his family. Ensure his family knows him. Not that he brought just one person. Anyway, I'll just wrap it up here. Thank you so much for watching to the very end. Ensure you like, subscribe, share, and God bless you.